Nike, just do it. Yes, that's cool. Okay, Maybelline. Actually, is maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah. And what about Mastercard? Does anyone know that one? No. It's for everything else. There's Mastercard. Apple. Apple. I didn't know this one. Apple. Apple is think different. Did anybody know that? No. Cool. And then Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is open happiness.
These are hard.
You think you know them? Really? Okay. Okay, so Disneyland. I think someone should know this. Is there any Disney people in the house? Disneyland. Hey, Disneyland. Okay. Disneyland. Nobody knows that one. Nobody knows. This is like a big thing. Disneyland is like, what is Disneyland? Like the happiest place on earth. Yeah. Okay, Frosted Flakes. Abigail. Great. Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. Okay.
County the Tiger.
And you say bear. You're right. It was right. They're great. They're great. Okay, Burger King. Yeah. Burger King.
Mm-mm.
Either way, correct. Yeah. I think that's about it for now. But okay, I'll do Facebook. I did not know this one. Does anyone know Facebook? Face- Facebook is actually move fast and break things. Right. Energizer. Guys, I'm so surprised you guys don't know these things. It keeps going and going and going. Energizer the bunny. No. So you guys watch the shows, but not the commercials. Do you have any that you just know, like on top of your head that not mentioned? Okay. I mean, like, for example, like McDonald's. Like, I'm loving it. The cool thing about slogans is like when you have a business or something like that, you want something catchy to remember the business by, or whenever you hear "I'm loving it," even if people are saying it in a sentence, the first thing that comes to your mind is McDonald's. So, for you marketing people out there, it's just a little tip, something catchy and quick. It doesn't have to be like a long phrase, or for example, like Popeyes is. Oh wait, I think I'm thinking of KFC. What is KFC? Finger looking good. Popeyes is love the chicken from Popeyes. I think. I don't know. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna move on to testimonies. So if anybody has a testimony, they can come to the front and you can give those. If you're online and you have a testimony, you can unmute yourself or type it in the chat. Any testimonies this morning? Okay, let's welcome Emmanuel.
Yeah, so my testimony was Christmas was really weird. I think this is actually my best Christmas. I did sometime, but the day right after Christmas, um, And the day right after Christmas, it was about like 6 a.m. and I woke up and I was praying and stuff. Usually do. And then my mom, she's getting ready to go. Let's go to work. Right. And she calls me. She said her tires flat. And I was like, okay. So I went outside and I looked and I was like, it's driving, but it might shake a little. So then she looked at it a little bit and she told me it was shaking. I take my car. So I get in my car. And when she gets in there, starting, I'm parked in the driveway. So then she backs up. She hits her car, right? My car. And then I was like, man. So did I get in? I mean, I was just, well, before she hit my car, I started my car for her. She got in. So then I came in and I was started praying. And then she hit my car. And I looked over my phone. She called me right to the car. I was like, man. So I went outside. And then when I saw like, what's it called? She hit my car. I was like, okay, she was rushing to work. I was like, okay, so just go. Let's go to work. Later. But then when my testimony is that right all before that stuff happened, I woke up to pray and read the word, right? So it was as if yesterday, Christmas was so good that something was just trying to just like, I guess, take away my joy. So then I caught it real quick, right? And the verse that they had read, right? It said, have not, it says in Joshua 1:9, it says, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee wherever thou goest. So that's King James Version. Or different version. NLT. It said, this is my command. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So right then I woke up, all this stuff was happening. Then but I read this and then right when I got back to my room, I read it again. It said, I'm discouraged. So something was trying to discourage me already. So then my testimony is that like, if I was I guess a believer, or like I took it upon myself to read the day before I started my day, that what happened would have would just messed up my whole day. So that's my testimony. Being in the word early before I even set my foot on the ground, it made me at peace when all that stuff happened. Like my friend came over and I told him, I was like, this is something happened. And we just talking. Yeah, that's what I said, just talk. I told him about it and I shared him this, that same testimony. He's like, that's how you know the Holy Spirit is in you. Yeah, he's like, this happened, this happened. And so I just really thank God. I recommend, I advise you guys to start your day off like that. That's I do it and it works for me. So know it works for somebody else. Just read the daily verse because you don't know what you're going to encounter as soon as you walk out of the room, out your room. So yeah, that's it.
Amen. Thank you for sharing that. If anybody knows Emmanuel's stories, he's had car issues, car drama, and it's like, can you just, the devil, take your hands off? Like, it's enough, like enough is enough. So, you know, it's like something can always move your mood, like it can be anything. And having, the spirit of God and being able to pray, if it's just like saying he had an insight, he didn't know what was gonna happen, but he was kind of praying over it. And his prayer that he prayed, or as he was praying, it might not necessarily have changed the situation, but it changed the way that you viewed the situation, the outcome of what happened. And it's possible that your mom didn't even notice that she had a flat tire. She could have been on the highway or driving, and then like, what would happen if, they just completely stopped? So thank God for that opportunity. And another thing is like, I've had times in my life where, you just want to leave the house and you're just trying to get out so fast. And it's like, you keep forgetting everything and you go back and it's like, man, you're running late. But that could be a good thing. You could be stopped from where you think you're supposed to go. And maybe if your mom was at a particular light at a particular time, it wouldn't have been the same story. So sometimes when stuff like that is happening, just have to say, God, I thank you. God, I thank you, because God could be preventing something because we don't know. We're like, oh my gosh. But being late for work could have been a blessing. Like, let's see. I know, like, during 9/11, a lot of things happened to, a lot of people lost their lives. And I'm just thinking about different people's stories. It could have been, I was supposed to be working that day, but I called off. Someone covered my shift, or I was late, or there was no babysitter. Like, so many ifs, whats, or buts that didn't allow people to get to their jobs or where they were supposed to be. Where they were supposed to be at that particular time is where they think they're supposed to be, but the reason why they weren't there was for a reason. So in everything, even if it looks disappointing, you just think. So do we have any other testimonies in the house online? So come on.
And you've also like heard the saying like when it rains it pours. And so like when I knew her tire was flying and she hit my car, I just knew like when it rains it pours. I said that to myself, and I was like many times where something happens and it just happens. So just knowing that, I mean, it just already gave me peace. I was like, it's like you sit down and it's like, what could happen next? Something happened next, but it's like, oh well, you just keep going. That's it. Yeah.
I'd like to add to that, expect the best. Like when it rains, it pours. It's like, well, it can rain, it can pour, but like expect the best out of that situation. So thank God, because I mean, especially knowing that you had a car accident, you finally got your new car, this, that, and the other. Now your mom's running late. Now she, I'm like, what's, can I just get a break, please?